Vedic Astrology. Hello, everybody. We welcome Gaurav Vadehra from India. He's been an astrologer since 1997, and he's teaching and practicing Vedic astrology, but he's really focusing on very different branch of astrology, from mundane through electional, horary, and dream interpretation even, and lunar tarot and lunar mentions. So he's very open to different techniques, and he's going to talk about exaltations of 5 planets, and I'm very curious what it will bring us. So Gaurav, welcome. This is your first talk at AA conference, and good luck, and give you the floor. I give you the floor. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Isabella. First of all, namaste to everyone who are viewing this talk. And it's really a pleasure to be talking at the AA conference. In fact, it is a great opportunity for me, provided to me by the AA conference, and I'll make sure that I keep my standards up to it. So I'm a little nervous, but I'll try to do my best. So why I have taken this exaltation, the topic, why exaltations may be a boon or a bane. Because when I started my journey of astrology about 25 years ago, and I myself had 3 exaltations in my own chart, and fellow astrologers and others, and even the books, the classics were propagating very high about the exaltations in your horoscope. Although I do agree, exaltations do provide you a lot, but with a lot of chaos at that point of time in my own life, I was, a little carried away that why I have so much of exaltation, but still not able to get those desired results or whatever is being mentioned by others and also in the books. So I went to my own guide, my teacher, and I discussed that matter with him. He told me that exaltations are like being a soldier at the border front. You have a lot of responsibility. You are at the front line, but you have a lot of chaos. I could instantly make sense of it in relation to my horoscope. He also mentioned a classic work, which is Bhrigu Samhita. And there is no other classic which actually tells you about that how an exaltation can be a boon and a bane in one's life. Although I do agree, exaltation of a planet will give you a lot in your life. But let's say comparing Venus, exalted Venus, to an exalted Saturn, it could be very different. They all could give you very different results, but they also come with a drawback. Now, why I have taken this subject, I'm not going to go extensively into the theory because I am a different kind of person. The way I have been, groomed up by traditional astrologers, generation astrologers, myself by my own gurus and my own guides, they have always insisted me that application of astrology shall always be practical. If you are doing extensive theory, you are studying a book, you're just narrating. No, that shall not be the point. The point shall be, it shall have an instant application. If you are narrating something in the theory, it shall have an application instantly. One should be able to resonate with it in their horoscopes, in their charts. Like one very common example is, if an astrologer, I have researched this a lot. I have done a lot of work on dream interpretation. If you have a dream at night or during the dawn, if you have a dream that you are having a meal, you are eating food with family members or with somebody, a friend or someone, your day is going to be very good, or you will hear a very good news the same day. There may be some advantage to you the very same day. Practical application of dream interpretation. In a similar way, if somebody asks you a question, especially in regards to an astrological consultation, or you are having a tea, or you are having a meal, or you are having a food, and you pick up a call or you read a mail and somebody has asked you something, will that work or not? So the probability of that going into the positive direction becomes very, 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 very high. Application of theory, instant practical and instant results. This is something which you can try. But now I'll straight away delve into my presentation. Exaltations. We can see that exaltations of planets are like a mountain, standing on the peak of a mountain. But is the peak of mountain, even if you reach at the top, it's like an achievement. It's like an achievement in itself. But is it really to your advantage? So that is the whole question. Is it a boon or a bane? If you are at the bottom, is it a boon, or is it a bane if you are at the top of the mountain? So I'll just start with what is exaltation and debilitation. Now these are certain signs in each of planet, in which each of planet was said to have their exaltations, from the Greek word hypsoma, which refers to something raised, elevated, or at its height. The sign opposite to exaltation sign is the sign of depression or debilitation, from the Greek word tapinoma, which means to lower, depress, or deject something. An exalted planet is supposed to have more power, which is a metaphor that associates exaltation with position of authority, ability to exercise power, illustriousness, and remarkability in a native. Contrarily, a planet when debilitated is in depression, which shows weakened or diminished power or authority and lower qualities in a native. So this is, just envision this, being at the top of a mountain, being exalted, just like being the one among the rest of others. So being at the top of mountain is a great achievement in itself. You have your own denominations, you have your own power of achievement there, envisioned by others, that yes, I have achieved this. This achievement could be material world, this achievement could be spiritual, this achievement could be anything. But achievements are achievements. They are marked as history eventually. But are these achievements of exaltations, are these really a boon? Are these really so great that they may give a person entire bliss in their life? No. Let's understand that why. Because when you are at the top of the mountain, you are susceptible to fall. No matter if you are the king, the bigger the king you are, you may be a chief, you may be a king, you may be a king of king, or you may be an emperor. But the higher you are, the more susceptible to fall you are. That is the whole point. I mentioned about dream related to eating food, dream related, even in practicality, if you are having a meal and somebody asks you something, then there is a high probability of the success or positive outcome of that question. This is a practical application. This presentation, being at the top of the mountain and the person is more susceptible to fall, this is a practical application by observation. My guides have always told me, observe, observe, observe. And observe the environment, the nature. Whatever we are reading in theory, theory is very good, theory is very fine, but there shall be a practical application of it. So this is a personal practical observation, although it is also mentioned in one of the classics as well, the Vedic classics. So an individual who is at the top of the mountain is also susceptible to fall. So not to mention, let us understand the exaltation signs of the planets. Now on the right, we have a Vedic square chart, and on the left, we will have a round chart. So these are the exaltations of the various planets. Sun being exalted in Aries, Moon in Taurus, Jupiter in Cancer, Mercury in Virgo, Saturn in Libra, Mars in Capricorn, and Venus in Pisces eventually. And the debilitation signs of the planets are Sun in Libra, Moon in Scorpio, Jupiter in Capricorn, Mercury in Pisces, Saturn in opposition to Sun, which is Aries, and Mars in opposition to Jupiter, which is Cancer, and eventually Venus in opposition to Mercury, which is Virgo. So these are the debilitation signs of the planets, the 7 planets. Now let us understand the effect of these debilitations. Now in Vedic classics, we have a yoga or a combination called Panch Mahapurush Yoga. It is basically about exaltation of the 5 planets. We are not going to consider the luminaries, the sun and the moon, because they have a totally different aspect and a particular effect. So as per the classics of Vedic astrology, if any one planet, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, or Saturn, is posited in a Kendra, which is square houses 1, 4, 7, and 10, either from the ascendant or from the moon in own sign or exaltation signs, then the yoga, the combination formed, is called Panch Mahapurush Yoga. Panch meaning 5, Mahapurusha meaning great person, and yoga meaning combination. A person born with one such planet is called fortunate. If there are 2 such planets in horoscope, then he or she may be head or chief of society. If there are 3 planets forming such yoga, then the person is king alike. If 4 planets form such a combination, then person is a king. But if 5 planets are forming such a combination in a horoscope, the person is undoubtedly an emperor. That is what some of the few classics mention about Panch Mahapurush Yogas. Now we will understand the effect of these exaltations individually for 5 planets, except then the luminaries. If Mars is either in ascendant, the 4th house, the 7th house, or the 10th house, in obviously the sign Capricorn, then it is exalted. If Mars is posited in own sign or exaltation and is in square from the ascendant, then native will acquire wealth by performing courageous deeds. He will have long face full of valor and strength. He will conquer his enemies and will be arrogant. He will be known for his good qualities, will be a commander of people. He will also have all round success in life. So that is something which is mentioned for Mars. That is called a Ruchika Yoga. The second yoga is Bhadra Yoga. It is about Mercury. If Mercury is posited in own or exaltation signs and is also in a square from ascendant, the person will be long lived, intelligent, have pure thoughts and clean body, will be admired by learned persons and will be rich and prosperous. He may have a nice and loving speech and will be expert in yoga, which is the yogic arts we are talking about. The third in series is Hamsa Yoga. It is a combination of Jupiter. If Jupiter is posited in own sign or exaltation sign in a square from ascendant, the native born with this combination will be king alike. He or she may rise to higher positions in life and shall be respected by people. He or she may be virtuous, will be learned and fond of eating delicious food. Then we have the Malavya Yoga. Formed by the combination of Venus. So if Venus is posited in own signs or exaltation signs and is in square from the ascendant, the person with this yoga will be healthy, has graceful body, attractive personality, meritorious, powerful, blessed with children, has a good spouse, has vehicles and wealth, and is learned, clever, has the capacity to counsel, and is addicted sensually. And the last in the series for the 5 planets is the Shash Yoga. It is a yoga formed by the planet Saturn. If Saturn is posited in own signs or exaltation sign and is in square from ascendant, the native will be a king, a dignitary, a minister, head of a village or people, will have wicked nature, be cruel hearted, associates with women, will have inclination of others' wealth and may inherit others' wealth. That is the thing about Shash Yoga. Now, let us understand these exaltations. These exaltations are like the life of a person in a fort, in a palace, like being a king, at the top of it, being the exalted one. Exaltations provide you with great possibilities in your life. You are at the top of something and you may be the best of it. So it's like being a king for a kingdom and being at the top of it. But once you are at the top of it, one is also susceptible to fall. When do we fall? When we are at height. The more the height, the more the susceptibility. The more the height, the more the injury if you fall. That is the whole context here. So, exaltations make you susceptible to fall. Eventually, we come to the understanding that exalted one can only fall because If you are already at the base, if you are at the bottom in your life, you don't have anything much to go with, then the only way in life is going up, going up and eventually reaching above and eventually to the top. So from bottom, only the way is always and always up. So contrarily to an exaltation, a debilitation is like being at the bottom, having nothing, and you have only the way to look what is above you. But understanding the exaltation and the debilitation, we need to understand another perspective in life, especially when we are talking about horoscopes. When we are talking about planets, we need to understand one more practical perspective of planets. Let's understand that. So if you have someone on the opposite side of the street, you obviously are more interacted. You are more, you're in more touch with something which is right opposite to you. Like if somebody is sitting opposite on the table, you influence that person more, or you get influenced by that person more. That is a very common phenomena to understand. So opposites always has more influence on the other. That is there. Something which is in opposition is always and always going to have a major impact. Even in the horoscope, the oppositions are always very effective, and especially when the planet is exalted. So with an exalted planet, the opposition, the aspect, the 180-degree, vision of the planet, it becomes very, 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 very important. Let's understand it by few horoscopes now. How this exaltation and opposition really works. So see, if somebody is opposite to you, it will definitely influence you more. You kind of start to reciprocate with them. You're more susceptible to resonate with their energy. That is the whole point. So something which is in opposition is not always good or bad, but it totally depends upon the conditioning of the planet, and eventually the opposition will resonate as well. So let us take a few example charts now. On the right, we have a square chart, and on the left, we have a circular chart. Both the charts are same. So this is chart for Elizabeth Taylor. She was a famous American British actress and a celebrity. Not to mention, she married like 8 times in her life. That was there. But let's understand that she has a very strong Venus. Now, these are sidereal charts, by the way. Whatever I'm going to present are going to be sidereal charts. You can check them for the tropical as well. But since the interpretation is coming from the Vedic perspective, so it has to be the sidereal charts. So see, Venus is an exalted planet, and we already have taken this up, that Venus is bound to give you fame. Although she's not having the Venus in squares, but eventually it will give you some advantage, not to 100%, maybe 70, maybe 60, maybe 80, but it is definitely given her an advantage for an exalted Venus. But please understand this. We have been talking about exaltations. If you are at the top of something, then you are more susceptible to fall. The opposition house to Venus is the 12th house. So the aspect of an exalted planet, in this case, which is Venus, will be to the debilitation sign, which is Virgo. So Virgo is being impacted by an Venus which is in opposition house, that is Pisces. And as we know, the sixth house where Venus is posited is about the health of the native. It represents the physical struggles of the native. It could be illness, it could be chronic illness. And also, when we are talking about the 12th house, definitely the 12th house relates to hospitalizations, your expenditures. Many may know her, many may know the life of Elizabeth Taylor as a celebrity, being married many times, having multiple relations. But I would like to bring attention to the characteristics of the sixth house and the 12th house, which is hospitalization. Venus is impacting the 12th house with debilitated vision. Although it is exalted, but the vision is to its debilitation sign. That will inflict a lot on the 12th house. So in 1944, the 12-year-old Elizabeth Taylor fell off a horse and hurt her back. Medical problems hounded her like paparazzi, sending her to hospital for more than 20 major operations and countless treatments. That is the effect of the 12th house, hospitalization. Then, when a rusty splinter became embedded in Taylor's eye on the set of Elephant Walk in 1953, she had to undergo a surgery to have it removed. In 1957, Taylor underwent an appendectomy, after which she suffered several appendicitis attacks. Pregnancies caused trouble in 1957. It took 9 doctors to deliver her premature third child. She had pneumonia in 1961. In 1968, she underwent the hysterectomy. I'm not so sure about what it is. In 1970, Taylor was treated for corrective surgery to stop slight internal bleeding 2 weeks after she had undergone a gynecological operation. She also underwent surgery again in 1973 to remove an ovarian cyst. In 1976, X-ray revealed black dots in her lungs. The dots turned out to be remnants of tuberculosis. During 1983 trip to Middle East, she was treated for scrapes suffered in a car wreck on an Israeli highway. That year, she checked into the rehab for 6 weeks of treatment of drug and alcohol abuse. Another bout with pneumonia was in April 1990, and for several days she was hooked up to a ventilator to aid her breathing. Another respiratory infection in late 1992. Both hip joints were relocated in 1994 and 1995. Taylor suffered a seizure and a stroke. Doctors discovered and successfully removed a benign brain tumor in 1997. She also underwent radiation therapy for basal cell carcinoma, a type of skin cancer, in June 2002. In 2004, the actress had spinal surgery to repair 7 compression fractures in her spine. So, the house, 6th, Venus exalted in the 6th house, but the opposition house is the debilitation house, which represents hospitalizations. So, it is for viewers, it is for the reader to think about, are these exaltation really a bliss? Definitely, it has given her fame, no doubt about that. She had been a very prominent celebrity, but there is also a saying that excess of everything is bad in life. So it is like milk is very good for health, but let's say, if somebody drinks 3 or 4 liters of milk in a day, what will eventually happen? Their stomach will rot out. So excess of everything is bad. Everything has to be in a proportion, in a neutrality. Let's take up few more charts. Now here is the chart of Kesley Grammer. Unfortunately, his time of birth is not available, but since every astrologer is aware that moon takes 2.25 days to change a sign, his moon was almost in the middle and it's not going to change the sign. So I have taken his moon chart. So all the planets will remain in those signs only for that particular day. So Kesley Grammer. When he was, okay, first of all, he has an exalted Saturn in the 10th house. The 10th house definitely represents your profession. It's the natural MC. And he has been a very successful actor. He has had done few prominent things. He had quite an achievements. I'm sure he has won some kind of an academy and something like that. So definitely known very well in the West world. He had done some comedy show which was very popular, but there had been a series of misfortunes as well. Since Saturn is exalted in the 10th house, the opposition aspect is to the debilitation sign Aries, which is the 4th house. Now 4th house is the house which represents your surroundings, your own family, very much interrelated to your emotional sensitivity, your own personal emotions. Now let us understand how this exalted Saturn has jolted the 4th house badly. When he was 2 years old, his parents divorced and he was eventually sent to live with his grandparents. Then his grandfather died when he was 11. Then in 1968, 2 years later, a man set his father's car on fire before shooting him and killing him. 7 years later, his younger sister, Karen, was raped by 4 men and murdered. If this wasn't enough, 5 years later, Kesley Grammer's half-brothers died unexpectedly while scuba diving. Just when things were starting to look up, on 9/11, his good friend and producer David Angel was, as well as Angel's wife, didn't make through the day. Shortly after, his best friend was murdered by his wife. As far as Kesley's wife, one of them, an exotic dancer, attempted suicide and killed her own unborn child, Kesley's child. Then Spencer Grammer, daughter of Kesley Grammer, made headlines after she was reportedly stabbed in June 2020. So these are a series of horrific events for one individual to bear with them during his own life. And all these are a huge impact on the 4th house. How turbulent the emotional state, the entire house, which is represented by the house and related to the family members or the members who were like family to him, have been through such a phase of life. Let's take another chart. Now, this is Salman Khan. Salman Khan is an Indian actor, a celebrity, a film producer, singer, painter, and a television personality who works in Hindi films in a film career spanning over 30 years. Again, in his chart, we have a exalted Mars in the 10th house. But the opposition aspect is on the debilitation sign Cancer, again, which is the 4th house. And as I mentioned earlier, 4th house represents your own house. It represents your mother. It represents your childhood. It represents your own interpersonal relationships. But I would like to mention one more thing in this case. It also represents your vehicles, which are represented from the 4th house. And no doubt that he had huge success in his career with Mars being in the 10th house, conjoined Venus. Definitely fame was bound there in his life. He was bound to have some major achievements in his career. But let me tell you one major instance which has been haunting this person from last 20 years is he was sentenced to 5 years for killing one person and injuring 4 others after his car crashed into a bakery near his house. He was driving in an inebriated. He was driving when he was drunk, and that was in September of 2022. The verdict for Khan in 2002 hit and run case has been pronounced, and the actor has been sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. Although the High Court has suspended his sentence and his hearing and presently the court is hearing his appeal. So far so. Although it has not been decided through many years, but the case is still looming. One grave mistake in his life has been haunting him, related to the fourth house, being drunk and driving the vehicle and killing one person and injuring many others. So although Mars is very well exalted in the 10th house, but there is a huge impact of opposition on the debilitation house. So every exalted planet has a debilitated vision to the house in opposition. I'll take few more charts. There are like 3-4 more charts. We'll wrap up quickly. So this is Ronnie Coleman chart. Again, we don't have the time for him, but I'm presenting the moon chart here, which is not going to change with the exaltations, which is not going to change for the signs of the planets. So he has an exalted moon in the ascendant, and the opposition house will be the 7th house with its debilitation sign. And he also has a sun exalted in his 12th house, giving a debilitated vision to the opposition house, which is Libra, the 6th house. The 6th house is the house of illness, injuries. Now, Ronnie Coleman is an American retired professional bodybuilder, the winner of Mr. Olympia title for 8 consecutive years. He is widely regarded as either the greatest or one of the 2 greatest bodybuilders of all time, along with Arnold Schwarzenegger. In June 2020, Coleman revealed that he can no longer walk unassisted due to surgical procedures. To date, Coleman had 13 surgeries. The impact of an exalted sun on the 6th house, the opposition house, which is the debilitation sign. So he has had 13 surgeries on his spine and was almost paralyzed due to all the screws, cages, and the bolts put in him. Although he is able to move with some assistance, he has lost most of his mobility. That is the impact of the sun. But we also have a moon exalted, and we have the 7th house, the house of your own spouse, your own relationships. So undoubtedly, that house has also suffered a dent due to the exaltation. He met a French Lebanese personal trainer, Roida Christine Acker, at sports exhibition in Paris in March 1998, and they married in December 2007, but they divorced soon after. Later, Coleman married another personal trainer named Susan in April 2016. So undoubtedly, he had a one major failed relationship. Definitely, it would have been traumatic for both of them, undoubtedly. So that was the impact of moon on the 7th. Now we have another chart of Oprah Winfrey, a very prominent celebrity. Okay. So she has an exalted Saturn in the 11th house, definitely the house of income, which is the house of wealth, which is the house of desires, which is the house of wealth generation. 11th house, the house of friends. And coincidentally, she plays she has hosted a show which is like befriending people. She kind of has a very friendly persona to herself. That is what is has been her charisma, I believe. But the opposition house is the 5th house, the house of love affairs, the house of relationships. So a story of rags to riches, born in the rural poverty and raised by a mother dependent on government welfare. welfare payments in a poor urban neighborhood. Winfrey became a millionaire at the age of 32, the effect of the Saturn in the 11th house. When her talk show received national syndication, as of 2021, Winfrey ranked at number 23 on the Forbes 2021 Most Powerful Women list. Winfrey has a built net worth of 2.6 billion so far so. But let us talk about the opposition aspect of Saturn on the debilitation sign Aries in the 5th house, the house related to relationships. Now, Winfrey's high school sweetheart Anthony recalled an innocent courtship that began in Winfrey's senior year of the high school, from which he saved hundreds of love notes. Winfrey conducted herself with dignity and was a model student. The two spoke of getting married, but the Anthony Otte claimed to have secretly known that Winfrey was destined for a far greater life than he could ever provide. She broke up with him on Valentine's Day of her senior year. Then, in 1971, several months after breaking up with Otte, Winfrey met William Buba at Tennessee State University. According to CBS journalist George, Taylor was Winfrey's first intense to die for love affair. Winfrey helped to get Taylor a job and, according to Mayer, did everything to keep him, including literally begging him on her knees to stay with her. Taylor, however, was unwilling to leave Nashville with Winfrey when she moved to Baltimore to work at WJZ TV in June 1976. We really did care for each other, Winfrey could later recall. We shared a deep love, a love I will never forget. But in the 1970s, Winfrey had a romantic relationship with John Tesh. Biographer Kitty Kelly claims that Tesh split with Winfrey over the pressure of an interracial relationship. But when WJZ TV management criticized Winfrey for crying on the air while reporting tragedies and were unhappy with her physical appearance, Winfrey turned to reporter Lloyd Kramer for comfort. Lloyd was just the best, Winfrey would later recall. That man loved me even when I was bald. He was wonderful. He stuck with me through the whole demoralization experience. The man was the most wonderful, fun romance I ever had. According to Mayer, when Kramer moved to NBC in New York, Winfrey had a love affair with a married man who had no intention of leaving his wife. Winfrey would later recall, I had a relationship with a man for 4 years. I wasn't living with him. I never lived with anyone, and I thought I was worthless without him. The more he rejected me, the more I wanted him. I felt depleted, powerless. At the end, I was on the floor on my knees, groveling and pleading with him. Winfrey became so depressed that in September of 1981, she wrote a suicide note. That suicide note has been much overplayed, and she says, I couldn't kill myself. I would be afraid. According to Winfrey, her emotional turmoil gradually led to her weight problems. And so, there is too much here. Winfrey was also allegedly involved in a second drug-related love affair, and so, and eventually she settled with Stedman Graham, finally. So, that is the impact of the 5th house. How is it coming? That is the exalted Saturn in opposition, aspecting the 5th house, the debilitation sign. Now, we have talked a lot about debilitations. I will also give you the taste, which is totally different here. I also want to talk about, we have talked about exaltation planets. Now I will also like to talk about a little about debilitated planets. Now this is a chart of Roy Sullivan. Nonetheless, we can see instantly he has a debilitated Saturn in the 9th house. Now the 9th house is your own fortune. It is the house of luck. The luck seems to be debilitated. Definitely he is one of the top man in the list of most unlucky persons in the world. Why? You'll understand that shortly. But I would say he is also lucky because the opposition house is the exaltation sign, the third house, the sign of Libra. The third house also representing courage, courage to sustain your own life. Perhaps the most famously unlucky person in this list, Roy Sullivan. He was United States Park Ranger in Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. Between 1942 and 1977, Sullivan was claimed to have been hit by lightning on 7 occasions, surviving all of them. For this reason, he gained the nickname Human Lightning Conductor and Human Lightning Rod. Sullivan is recognized for Guinness World Records as the person struck by lightning more recorded times than any other human being in the history. So here we have a debilitated Saturn, but in opposition to the sign, aspecting the sign of exaltation, the third house, courage to survive. And the last chart, King Charles III. Now, we have a debilitated Venus in the second house here, but it is aspecting the 8th house, which is the exaltation sign. Also, we have Sun debilitated in the third house, the house of courage, the house of establishment, how you prove yourself to others. It is debilitated. Unfortunately, the Sun here in debilitation is there, but the aspect is to the 9th house, which is its exaltation sign. Born in a kingly, born in a prestigious family. Undoubtedly, the aspect is on the 9th house, which is fortune, luck. Born in such a huge, prestigious family of kings under the lineage. But unfortunately, as many of the, there were many things on the net, even, everybody, there were things saying finally he has a 73-year-old man getting a job finally. So see the debilitation of the Sun. Although he has attained a lot in his life, he has done a lot of work in his life, which is definitely credible. But like being a king and being exalted, it is not there. Although he has made a great fortune, the 9th house, the aspect of the Sun on the 9th house is luck. He has made his own luck like a king, but not been able to prove that, not been worldly accredited, acclaimed for that, being like a king. And undoubtedly, the last, Venus being debilitated, it has given a huge dent. Venus stands for the life partner, the romantic life of an individual. Definitely there was dent in his life, Venus being debilitated, but the exaltation is to the 8th house. And 8th house, although it is also inheritance. Now Venus also is giving immense strength to inheritance, that even at a later age, even at a very old age, he is bound to have great fortune, great inheritance, which we have seen recently. So this is the whole presentation here, telling about exaltations and debilitations, how these function in an individual's life. So that is for you to judge. Are these exaltations really a boon, or are they a bane? And are debilitations really a boon or a bane? So thank you very much for listening to my presentation here. It was wonderful for being with you, and it was great of the AA conference for taking that judgment with me and allowing me to present this subject. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gaurav. It was really inspiring. I was thinking about going my Mars, who is strong in areas, but not so easy to manage on daily basis. Jolly?
I hope you don't mind, Gaurav. I really enjoyed that. And I just have a few follow-up questions, if that's okay.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
So the first question I had was, does sect make any difference in how the exalted planets might manifest? So if you were a day sect but had an exalted Venus, maybe it would somehow be mitigated?
See, that is like a different layer of interpretation. You can use the sects, but it has to be overlaid above. The base foundation has to be taken as it is.
Okay, yeah, that's
And
great.
exaltation will always remain an exaltation. Although we have a totally different way of looking at it, we have we have a different way of looking at the sect. We consider Sun being very powerful in the 10th, because it's a planet of light, and the 10th house represents the high noon, the sun being at its highest.
Mhm.
And in the same way, we have moon being being the strongest in the 4th house, regardless of its sign, because it is getting, we call it directional strength. It is like being strong at the midnight, because obviously moon, if we have a full moon at the midnight, it is definitely another luminary, showering its light there. So there are other planets as well. There are things with those. So yes, we can use that, but this is the base of, you have to lay the foundation with the exaltation and debilitation, regardless of the sect or regardless of the directional strength. It is another layer you can add upon to your interpretation.
Right, but otherwise you're really, they do stand alone, in other words.
Yes. I mean, I have given 7 practical charts here. Now,
Absolutely. Sorry, go ahead.
As I started with my presentation, my teachers have guided me that it should not only remain in theory, there shall be an instant practical application. So I have tried to take charts from different, people of different, from different realms of life altogether. And I have tried to take it with the debilitations as well. So yeah. Please, I mean, this is something you can use and instantly see a result there.
No, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And so I guess, piggybacking on what you've just said, my other question is, so if you have an exalted planet, I mean, I really take your point that you only have one place to go, and that's down, whereas the fallen planet has only one place to go, and that's up. But so if you have an exalted planet in, say, the 5th house, would we then automatically look at the 11th, like always look at the opposite house for areas of possible problems or issues? Is that right?
Yes.
And so, but for example, like 90 degrees from the exalted planet wouldn't really necessarily say anything.
No, as I said, see, being it's okay. If a king is standing at the top of a kingdom, he'll obviously bow down and look upon his the kingdom. He'll not look anywhere on the right. He'll not try to look for the people in the left. He'll simply look down straight.
Yeah.
That is the whole concept. The sun rises in the east and falls down into the west. It is a straight line.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Very simple practical application. You want to cross the street, you won't look on the right or the left. You'll simply look to the straight. I have to go there. Yeah. Even while talking to a person right across the table, you talk to the straight. And if you're looking that way, and if I do a presentation like this, nobody's going to look at my presentation.
Right. No, that's a good point. And then with regards to, again, exalted planets, what would be the interpretation if the exalted planet was retrograding?
Okay, that is a tricky thing now. Exaltation, first of all, understand, exaltation will remain exaltation. The opposite aspect will always be debilitation. Retrograde planet becomes more stronger.
Oh, okay.
Again, I will come down to the practicality of it. I have been doing this for more than 25 years. I look at the stars by my naked eye, and I observe them in various signs. I have looked upon to exalted planets. Venus will exalt every year, somewhere around the month of March, being in Pisces. Look at that Venus. It will outshine. It will shine like a bulb in the sky. So exaltation signs. In exaltation signs, the planets are brilliantly lit. Even when a planet is retrograde, regardless of its exaltation sign, it is as bright as an exalted planet. Definitely, since we are talking about visioning these, everything, astrology is based upon the vision of these stars. Would they have not, would we have not been able to see them, there would have not been the concept of astrology. But if it is shining dull, if it is not appearing, or if it is appearing bright being retrograde, or it is appearing bright being in an exaltation sign, it means something. So exaltation is the brightness, the luminance of the planet is high, and even retrograde planet is the luminance is high. Even we know that retrogression happens when the planet is closest to the earth. So yes, retrograde, exalted retrograde is like, again, very strong.
Right. Well, and that's such a good point, because I've noticed looking at Jupiter right now in the sky, Jupiter is so bright from where I see it. It's so I love that you've tied that point in. And then I think that's probably all my questions. I asked about sect, I asked about retrogradation, and then the opposite houses. So I think that's everything I had. I know you're getting a lot of there's some comments for you in the chat about enjoying your talk and everything. So thank you so much for everything that you've shared today. That was an excellent presentation.
Sure, thank you. That's all. It is all my pleasure for the AA taking such a confidence in me and giving me this opportunity to present such a off-track topic with the AA. And I hope it kind of gives a different perspective, a different thought for people who view this talk. And if any part of my presentation was not up to it, I'll be glad to hear the critics now.
It was very clear, explained, and you're an excellent teacher. Thank you very much. A lot of people will buy recording or view it in very other time, because 4 tracks at the same time, it's difficult to choose. I have only this remark that it's very useful. I use it too, as you showed that it was to see which sign is the opposite the planet whenever it is, because it's this empty space could drag you and make you vulnerable in some way. That's great observation you made. Absolutely. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine. So I hope this talk was not kiddish, because I was trying to find answers to this 25 years ago, and eventually I worked a lot upon it. And I whenever I look at a chart, I instantly go. I teach my students. I conduct a lot of classes on various subjects of astrology, and this is one of the highlight pointers. I tell them, whenever you whenever you start looking at a horoscope, find the exalted or the debilitated one, because they will give you alarming indications about where the entire thing is revolving in a person's life. In a nutshell, yes. You'll find the crux of the chart.
And sometimes I found it weird sometimes that the debilitated planet is the more powerful in your chart sometimes, that you take it more seriously and you work with it because it's your, it's your point that you have to. And with exalted planet, it's not all, you have it and you don't care sometimes. So that could be the issue, as you said. Yeah.
In my own experience, I have seen this was something I was discussing in one of my classes yesterday with a student. She was asking that Venus, if Venus is debilitated, it's definitely gonna hurt the person a lot. But yes, it may. But the beauty of it is only one planet which may give good results even when debilitated. Like the last chart we saw for King Charles. He was married to one of the two of the prestigious ladies so far. Although the Venus is debilitated.
Yeah. In Western astrology, his Venus is a very good place. That's the beauty of the perspective. Yeah, that sometimes in other system it explains more accurate his situation.
The reason, there is a very simple phenomena attached to Venus, that it is rotating in an opposite direction on its axis. It's not a usual planet. It is a very unusual planet. Only one single planet in our solar system which is revolving in an opposite direction over its axis. And even in the Indian mythology, in the Vedic mythology, it has a totally different way. I mean, we call it he's the guru, he's the teacher for the devils.
Sure.
He's not the he first of all, he is also a guru, like Jupiter. Jupiter is a teacher. He is also a teacher, but he is a teacher for the devils. And he is the only one who had the ability to bring a dead back to life.
Yeah, that's
It's a very different planet. It's a very, very different planet in itself. When we study,
he fought the dragon too.
yes, you can say it's friendly to dragons. It's friendly to dragons.
Yeah.
That is what I can say. Definitely to the North Node, Rahu.
Yeah.
So Venus, even if it is debilitated, has the capacity to give a lot of good in life.
Yeah, that's true.
So these exaltations and debilitations are very crucial in a horoscope. So I hope this kind of helps the subject a lot.
Thank you very much, and I hope it won't be your last lecture at a conference, because you're very brilliant. And thank you very much, and enjoy your break. And we could join the Zoom room 5 to further discussion if you want.
Definitely. Thank you everybody for